I got a comment over the weekend from Thomas Arnold. Thomas is a really cool vlogger. I actually started doing this with him. He gave me a lot of help. And anyway, he commented on one of our videos and he said, hey Jamie, look, what would you say to your 20-year-old self? And I thought, hell, it makes for a bit of good content. So I thought I'd put this whole video around what I'd say to my younger self or my 20-year-old self. It's actually really, really simple. I just say be patient. And it's something that I think is probably one of the most underappreciated skills of any entrepreneur, patience. And so I'd sit myself down and say, look, you are so bloody eager, but your eagerness and your impatience is gonna make a balls of a load of things. Slow down, savor the moment, enjoy the journey, stop all this rushing, and yeah, enjoy the journey. So the thing I think is kind of funny about a lot of people in business is that they're so keen to absolutely dive headfirst in that they don't take enough time to plan out their idea. And so they make a bit of a balls of it because it's not as planned out. I did that with previous businesses and it was a pain. Secondly then, when they're in the middle of just getting started, they're really impatient. They're like, why aren't we getting these deals? Why aren't we getting this audience? Why isn't everybody appreciating us as much as we should? And the fact of the matter, it takes time. But if you're too overeager or if you're too impatient, well, that comes across and that'll knock you down a bit. But also it stops you from enjoying the process. A lot of people, they're so impatient that they wouldn't even look at the idea of an internship or an apprenticeship. But the fact of the matter is, like, in doing that, you'll learn so much at the expense of others. And you'll build such networks, such experience, such capability off the back of other businesses. And it'll give you time to really shape your opportunity so that when you go and do whatever it is that you're going to do, it's again much more thought out. So I'd sit myself down and I'd say, hey, be patient. And in that, I think if you're an entrepreneur in the making or if you're watching on and you're thinking of what you're going to do, I'd say don't be rushing. Take your time at it. Don't be afraid to do an internship. Don't be afraid to do an apprenticeship. Don't be afraid to take time to plan whatever it is that you're about to do out with the right amount of time. And then when you get stuck in, enjoy the journey. Relationships take time to form and they take a lot more time then to come back and give you a return. That's with deals, that's with your structure, that's with your strategy. Everything takes time to shape. And in shaping it, you're going to make mistakes. You'll make a hell of a lot more mistakes if you rush it. You'll make a hell of a lot less if you're that little bit more patient and you take your time. And as I said, over and above all, like for a lot of the entrepreneurs, when you, like the really successful entrepreneurs, you ask them about the happiest time of their lives and it was the journey, but they only appreciate it looking back. Whereas, why not appreciate it when you're bang in the middle of it? So be patient, enjoy the journey, take your time and go from there.